Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth, to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth, and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a brief lesson, tapping in to the crumbling of this wicked beast system. All right, the final captivity, the seventh and final major captivity of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We're living in a time where, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is putting it on full display that he's working. All right, he's dismantling this place from the inside out. And ultimately, this place is self-destructed, man. As we can see, this place's allies, are completely turning against her, because this man Trump chose to turn against them. He's putting tariffs on Mexico, on Canada. All right, but actually heard through one of the lessons by the brothers in Jersey, this dude Justin Trudeau, the prime minister over there in Canada, he put a 25% increase on $155 billion worth of product on America, man. You see, so these nations are retaliating. You had China do the same thing. And as you can see here, I got this video propped up by this dude Dabu7, and you already know how we feel about him. But we're gonna use these individuals through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, as it's written in Psalms, the 64th chapter. Their own tongue will fall upon themselves. But needless to say, I got this clip here through the spirit. Pretty much, echoing the rumors of war. And the stance that these nations are taking on Babylon, being that she's now becoming the least of the nations, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai stripping her of her power, and Babylon's no longer looked at as the superpower of the planet Earth. This place is become a laughingstock. It's pretty much displayed signs of weakness. As we can see, the economy is crumbling. There's inflation occurring because ultimately the fiat currency in the form of the greenback paper dollar, is dying. And this is why they're trying to transition to a new age of technology where everything is digital, even your money. But that's going to be a failed attempt to perfection. But needless to say, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, I want to bring on some information regarding Babylon's shameful spewing that's now on display, as the Lord told us in Habakkuk. No, I'm sorry, not Habakkuk. What's that, Nahum? That he would show this place of shame. He was talking to Nineveh. Matter of fact, let's go get that. When you go to the book of Nahum, the 3rd chapter. And again, this is talking to Nineveh, but we know this place is spiritually Nineveh. All right, and you can clearly see that as we tap into it. The book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1, and it reads, we're going to jump down from here. Woe, which means destruction, man, to the bloody city, man. Okay, right there, that's a token that, hey, this place is likened unto Nineveh. Because as we know, this place was built off of bloodshed. All right, the bloodshed of who? Our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, this man's gotten free labor off of us, man. Okay, he stole our land, man. As far as the Northern Kingdom's concerned, God. All right, he came over here and stripped us of this land, killed off the buffalo. All right, took all the gold. All right, and pretty much, claimed this place as his own, as if he was as if this land was given unto him. You know, no, he came over here and he stole this, and like he did everywhere else. You see? So Scripture says, "Woe unto the bloody city, man! It is full of lies and robbery, man." You see? And again, he broke every treaty with God, man. Every treaty he made with God, he broke it. You see? He lied, man. And then robbed us blind. Look, the prey departeth not, man. Okay, and hey, we here. The Northern and Southern Kingdom. When the Lord Yahweh shall come, we're going to be found here in this demon's hands. You see, this is why he's going to have to pay with his life. Now, when you jump down to verse 4, I'm going to blow this up. It reads, because of the multitude, right, of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, man. All right? Her whoredoms, man. Look at the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, man. All right, and this is exactly how the daughter of Babylon operates, man. And as a matter of fact, the daughter of Babylon is coined what? The mother of harlots, man. Showing you that this place is spiritually Nineveh. As a matter of fact, let's go get that. And this place is well favored. As you can see, all the nations gravitate to this place, man. All right, because they pitched something called an American Dream. Okay? Which was divination at its best, man. All right, because that was a false narrative. All right, formulating a false reality in your mind, thinking you can come over here and prosper. Okay? The book of Revelation, chapter 17. And verse 5 is the point. I'm going to start from verse 1, and it reads, and there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, man. All right, and this is talking to Babylon the Great. America is that great whore that sitteth upon many waters. You see, this place is the head honcho, the hammer of the earth, for lack of better words. And it's been for a long time. And now we're finally witnessing the fall of this empire, man. All right? This place calls the shots when it comes to this beast system. Okay, on the world stage for that matter. All right, that's why it says the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Because what you're going to find out when you jump down real quick to verse 15, this many waters is going into what? And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, right, in verse 1, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues, man. Okay? So this whore runs the show as of yet. But as you can see, she's depleting, circling the drain. All right? Look at verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. And that's through her fiat currency, her money. You see, and China is a major player and joining hand in hand with Babylon. All right, and we're going to show you that. All right, this is why, hey, Moab, you ain't going nowhere fast, man. And you got hell to pay, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And you ain't going scot-free. You see? You're going head first into captivity, man. All right, we're going to show you that through the spirit. But anyway, let's continue on. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns, man. Right, and this is talking to the NATO and the EU, right, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. As the 7 heads, which are made up of Edomite power structures, man. Okay, it's all Edomite. And you got the 10 horns, which is made up of the European Union. Okay, but this Edomite regime is being controlled by the whore. And as you can see, the beast is now becoming rogue, man. And now wants to separate from this whore. All right, there was a meeting in London on March 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, regarding Zelensky, man. And according to the United Kingdom, which is the mother of this whore, the prime minister over there, I believe his name is Keir Starmer. All right, he led the charge in that meeting they had, man, with those European nations, man. Okay, and guess who else was there? You guessed it, Justin Trudeau was there, the prime minister for Canada. He was there too. So it's no surprise that we're seeing Trudeau and Trump have a fallout, because Trudeau's running with UK. But anyway, this is gonna manifest the tail end of this chapter. All right, when the beast shall hate the whore and burn her with fire, eat her flesh, so on and so forth. You see? But anyways, this whore rides this beast. Okay? But now they're in the position. Now they're in the time of separation. You see? This beast is trying to buck her off his back. Look, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, and full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, man, right? Hey, the Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, coins this place, code names it Marithium, man. Okay, which is double rebellion. Okay, if you want to get rebellious, if you want to go left, come to Babylon, come to America, man. And you will be allowed to do it freely. All right, you want to say that you're a dog? Hey, you're a dog, man. Walking around society talking about wolf, wolf, man. And you must be accepted. You know? And you already know what it is when it comes to that Sodom and Gomorrah behavior. All right, this is the hub. You know, you heard that in the background. You heard that horn chiming. That's the spirit, man. Okay? This is the hub for that behavior. You see? But this place is no longer going to be that golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. The Lord's about to visit this place with the type of judgment that you only see in movies, man. Okay? The type of judgment that you only see in movies is what the Lord is about to visit this place with. Let's continue on. Here's the point. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth, man. You see? So this is the hub, man. So of course this place will be likened unto Nineveh as we go back. Let's go. So see, it makes sense. All right, when you tap into Nahum, the 3rd chapter. For those of you that have eyes to see, all right, and ears to hear. Jumping down back to Nahum 3, and let's read 4 again. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, okay, the mistress of witchcrafts, man, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. And that's how Esau has operated. All right, since day one. When you go into when you go to what's that? Isaiah 47. No, I'm sorry. Look at this guy. When you go to Psalms, the 47th chapter. All right, when you tap into bear with me. People can't drive to save their lives, man. Right, when you go into the book of Isaiah, right? The 47th chapter, bear with me. Right, it tells you what? Right, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, man. All right, this is talking to America, look it up. Right, sit on the ground, there is no throne, man. Right, and that dust represents confusion. And we can clearly see now these people are confused, lost and confused. Okay? There it is. They were standing so firmly on Trump And here it is, there ain't nothing changed. You niggas are left, you people are left, you Babylonians are left scratching your head. You know what I'm saying? Right, sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, right? You're about to be stripped of that power you had. Alright? For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? Because a major world's war is going to touch this soil, pursuing the biblical prophecy in the form of World War III. This is a reality. Right now, I'm going to jump down. I'm going to jump down real quick to show you that this place has stood on nothing but witchcraft. Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, man. Alright, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. See? Here's how Esau's always operated, man. Since he came out of those pits in Europe, he's been doing this. He's been operating under witchcraft. How do you think he was able to push that deception? You see? If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. And this is just the Lord being facetious. Okay? Because we know as well as he does, and he's as well as Esau does, he's fighting a losing battle. But in his mind, he thinks he's gonna take it though. You know, he sees it's looking grim, but he's still gonna fight. You know, being that wicked creature that he is, and proud. You know, his terribleness has deceived him. You know, as it tells us in Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, man. His terribleness has deceived him. You see? All right, let's go back to Nahum. Chapter 3 and verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, man. This nigga's no longer going to be able to hide his wickedness. He's no longer going to be able to hide himself. Okay, he's no longer going to be able to deceive the world. Right? And I will show the nations thy nakedness, see? And the kingdoms thy shame, man. All right, and this is what we're witnessing in real time. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai exposing this man, man. Okay? Here it is, this man has propped himself up as being God's chosen people. But here it is, with anybody with any type of sense, if you read the scriptures, you can clearly see that these people are adverse to everything the Bible stands for, man. And then when you take a glance at their works that they brought forth on the planet Earth, all right, since their reign of terror, okay, you see nothing but death and destruction in their path. Okay, lies, unrighteous dealings. And as a matter of fact, I got this article real quick. Let me get this real quick. I came across last night. All right, it's from Natural News. It's dated March 5th, 2025, and the title reads "Fake Moon Landing 1969." And this article is gonna give you a good laugh as you read through it. You know, and 1969 is a very important year, because it was right around this time where Abba Bivens, the beloved Abba Bivens, you know, and the elders are with him, High Priest Yaquab, High Priest Ariyah, and so on and so forth, brought, you know, the elders of our elders, you know, our elders, okay, were actually, you know, this is when the Lord, you know, started to allow the spirit of truth to be brought forth through them, through those men. All right, and this is the same year this nigga Esau called himself laying on the moon, which we know that was a farce. All right, and so does the world now. The world under that coming to that realization, man. Okay, this was part of his witchcraft, man. That deception. All right, this is how he was able to gain that global stance of power. You know, along with him being able to make it rain fire from heaven, you know, in the form of Hiroshima and Nagasaki with those atomic bombs. You know, but anyways, let's read into this a little bit. fake moon landing in 1969. Is NASA just another government money embezzling hub? Like you said? Too many clues point to a faked lunar mission by Apollo 11, man. Okay, so you see the Lord. This is the Lord removing the veil from this bitch's face, man. This whore's face, this old dried up hoe that still thinks she got it. Okay? But in reality, she's just a loose cannon. This bitch is a loose cannon through. Okay, trying to keep up with these young harlots. You know? I got that nice skin. You know, they still got all their hair. This bitch is losing hair. You know? Just a loose cannon, man. Okay? The Lord's exposing her. Okay, look. He got her camel toe all out. Scrolling down a little bit. Let's get a little bit of this. We're not gonna go crazy. Look, it's supposedly way back in 1969, right? They said supposedly, right? Way back in 1969, over 55 years ago. Like, we gotta make sense of this, right? Humans built a space machine that could travel 500,000 miles, the round trip distance from the Earth to the moon and back. Once arriving at the moon, and a dune buggy, right, that somehow fit in the tin-foil makeshift rocket ship was offloaded, right, along with remote control video camera, right, and live footage, man, live footage of the whole staged phenomena was sent back to NASA on Earth with zero sound latency, right? That's not all, folks. There's more, right? Let's get a little more. Now, this gave me a good laugh, man. You know, because this is the Lord's work, and this is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, exposing these demons. Look at Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins ran and bounced around on the surface of the moon, kicking up dust everywhere, even though the moon does not produce dust, right? Look at, there were shadows from the lights pointing in all different directions. What lights, right? Why is the shadow from the flag pointing one way, the shadow of the astronaut pointing another, and the shadow from the spacecraft yet another direction? Is this because the Hollywood stage lights surrounded the set somewhere in Arizona or the Badlands of South Dakota that look almost exactly like the moon's surface, man? You see, so hey, the world's onto this man. You see, the world's onto him, man. And again, this is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. He said in the book of let's go get this. The Lord said in the book of Isaiah, the 25th chapter, that he would what? In verse 7, and he will destroy in this mountain, right here, Babylon, this mountain, this government, the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations, man. Okay, this man is no longer able to envelope, which when you envelope something, you can seal it, right? Information, man. History. Okay, facts. All right, so on and so forth. Okay, we're in the time now of his revelation. It tells us in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, that he will be revealed in his time. Okay? And this is what we're seeing here. This is him being revealed in his time, man. This was a big vice that he had in the people's minds, people thinking that this Edomite, all right, the so-called white man laying on the goddamn moon, man. Something you gazed up at your whole childhood, man. Imagine how it would be to get up there. And here it is. You got this nigga, okay? You got this clean leper, all right, telling you that he been there, done that. All right, you know what type of level that puts you on? You know, on the world stage. You're him at that point. You him. You see what I'm saying? But it was all a farce, man. It was all in efforts to control, okay, the minds of the people. They gained that dominant stance on the earth. Okay? But now the world is coming to the realization, so are these nations, that this nigga's a fraud. Okay? As a matter of fact, when you go to The book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Jumping down to verse 16, it reads, thou art filled with shame for glory, man. All right, this place is filled with shame for glory, man. Right? Drink thou also and let thy foreskin be uncovered. See, your foreskin, that's you being exposed. That's your private part. You see, so all the nooks and crannies of this nigga's being exposed, man. In the form of his unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit. Look, the cup of the Lord's right hand, right? The cup of Yahweh's right hand, which is Yahweh Shai. We know Yahweh Shai is the Lord, Yahweh's mighty right hand, shall be turned unto thee. You're going into captivity, my guy. Okay? And shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Okay? And this is why you got these nations bucking up against you like China. Okay? Talking about they willing to settle the score with you anywhere you want to take, anywhere you want to go with it. All right? Matter let's play this video. Hey, fair use. This is for educational purposes only. Fair use. Fair use.
This is Dabu7. We have China making some pretty bold statements here, threatening America with any type of war, saying that it will fight to the end as these Trump tariffs come into effect. Trump added like an extra 10% on the tariffs directed toward China. And he's made statements about China all along about stealing intellectual property rights and ripping Americans off ever since the last administration. Well, now, via their U.S. embassy, the Chinese embassy in the United States, they were kicking out posts saying that this is going to go bad, that they need to be treated as an equal here on this world stage from here on. And the reality is they've been stealing all of our ideas, ripping us off for some time. So, to what effect they're saying here, they don't care. A physical war, a cyber war, an economic war. They're going to fight to the end, is how they put it. We then have the situation around Ukraine, in which Russia is heavily involved, obviously, and supposed to be great allies with China. But now all this talk of the United States and Russia buddying up, Russia extending the olive branch, so to speak, on minerals, and Trump saying that huge things are in motion. They've already began with Russia, and then cutting the funding to Ukraine and everything else. This is sending signals toward China that your best bud over there, Russia, could potentially pull a rug pull on you. And if you were to ever defeat China, you would almost have to take this route. Because the way it's all set up, the United States can't take on the entire world forever. Us being a part of NATO, they depend on us being the military muscle and the funding behind a lot of the war machine. But now that that's shifting away, this could leave the United States kind of isolated outside of NATO. But is it really isolated if it partners with Russia? This is heavily debatable. Even Grok, on Elon Musk's own site, states that there is a 80% chance that Donald Trump is a Russian asset and influenced by them. The world is a stage, isn't it? One thing's for sure, though. People do die every day in these wars that they concoct. And there's a massive one on the horizon. How are they going to get them deagle numbers? Join me for the live stream where I talk about the...
And you see, this man doesn't understand prophecy. And if he did, he would understand that there's no way, okay, that, pursuing the end time prophecy, there's no way that Russia and Babylon, America, are going to be cohesive, And what you're witnessing before you is pretty much what's going to play out is Obadiah 1:7. Those that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. You see? Man, listen. End time prophecy, Gog, Magog, and Babylon are going to go heads up. You see, the war that end all wars. You see, so, and we understand these things. That's why we can already, we can paint the picture through the Spirit. Because the Lord given us the ability to do that through the Holy Spirit, the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Shai for that. But, as you can see, China's on that bring it. He's on that. They're on that bring it mindset. Bring it. And they've been, again, they've been a major player. I mentioned it earlier in the lesson. Let's go here. Let's prove it. They've been a major player in joining hand in hand with Esau and with Babylon. Okay? And they're gonna fall right along with her. You know? Because they've transgressed, all right, heavily as well, man. And they've dealt with Israel roughly as well. During the matter of fact, let me just get this real quick. Bear with me. Right here, the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 46, and it reads, "And now Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon." See, right, and art the glory of her person. This is why the majority of products you see in America is made in China. You see, this is why you see all these Chinese, these vehicles from China in America. You know, from Asia. You know, these Asian-built vehicles. You see, like your Hondas and Toyotas and your Lexuses, your Acuras. All right, so on and so forth, man. Okay? More or less, other products, just so many things. It's ridiculous, man. You know, you got these shoes that are made in sweatshops in China. Come on, man. The list will go on. I'll be here until tonight. And all right, going through the list of products that are made in China over here in Babylon. You see? They've been locked in tight for a long time, man. But scripture says what? Woe be unto thee, man. Okay? Destruction unto you, thou wretch. Right? Because thou hast made thyself like unto her. See? You made yourself like unto Babylon, man. And this is talking about the daughter of Babylon. Okay? America. Asia has made themselves unto her. Why do you think this nigga sitting up there with a 3-piece suit on with Nimrod's rod on his neck? Okay? Why do you think he's a spitting image of you see Trump? Look at this man. Look at the president of China. He's a spitting image, man, of Trump. You see? And the horn chimed in. Y'all heard it in the background. Right? Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee, man. See how whoredom and harlotry evolves around Babylon, man? And everyone joined unto her. You liken yourself unto that, man. You fornicated with her. You see? Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith power, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, man. You Moabites are going to get it. Okay? To waste thy houses with destruction and death, man. Okay, this is what you're going to see on this side. This is what you have to look forward to, man. You see? This day of doom that's coming in the form of our Lord Yahweh Shai returning. Okay, when these missiles are shot from continent to continent, man, these ICBM missiles. Hey, you're going to take part of that, man. That's why you have a nuclear program of your own. All right? Because you're going to be part of the destruction that's going to come with the removal, okay, of this Edomite regime. You see? And then where you going after that? You're going headfirst into captivity, man. All right? For 1,000 long, drawn out years. Let's prove it. When you go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 48, I'm going to jump down to verse 25. And we're going to jump down from here as well, right, to make the point. I'm going to start here, though. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 48, and verse 25. And it reads, the horn of Moab is cut off, man. The horn represents power. Moab is the Chinese man. Okay? All right? Moab's true Chinese, the Chinese true name, their true identity, they're Moabites. Okay? Their progenitor, okay, is Moab. You see? Through Lot. Remember? During the time of Sodom and Gomorrah? Right? Lot and his daughters laid with him. Because they thought it was the end of the world. They thought there was nobody on the earth. You see? So the Lot's daughters laid with him. And out of his 2 daughters, they got what? You got Moab and Ammon. Okay, the Ammonites are the Japanese. You see? Moab is a Chinese man. This is where these Asians stem from. Look. The horn of Moab is cut off and his arm is broken. You see? Saith the Lord Yahweh. So the Lord's going to strip this nigga of his strength. Look. Make ye him drunken just like the whore. You see, you're going to be made drunken just like this whore Babylon. For he magnified himself against the Lord Yahweh. See? Moab also shall wallow in his vomit. And he also shall be in derision, man. You're going to be a laughingstock. You're going to be a form of mockery, man. In the kingdom, man. That 1,000 years process, man. When you're in captivity, we're going to be mocking you, man. You better believe that. Why? For was not Israel in derision unto thee? Right. When you had us in captivity, man. Okay? When you go into the book of Judges, the 3rd chapter. You see? Who was the judge that got us out of your hands? Ehud. Ehud. He was a Benjamite. All right, and he was left-handed, man. And I remember that because I'm left-handed. Yeah, Ehud got us out of your hands, man. Judges, the 3rd chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You brothers can cross-reference that, you know, through the Spirit. I'm almost certain it is, but hey, you know, I'm not gonna go there. But you brothers can cross-reference that. But yeah, man, we were in derision, man. Under your hands, man. Look, was he found among thieves? For since thou spakest of him, thou skippest for joy, man. Yeah, y'all were rejoicing over having us in captivity, man. Y'all even made something called a Moabite stone. Okay, brothers and sisters, you can look it up. Something called a Moabite stone. All right? When they conquered us, man, they brought forth this Moabite stone. Check it out. Go look it up. Right? That was them skipping for joy. Look, when you jump down, but nigga, you got it coming. All right? Jumping down to verse 46. Right? And it reads, woe be unto thee, O Moab, man, destruction unto you, man. Right? The people of Chemosh perisheth, for thy sons are taken captives, and thy daughters captives, man. So you going in them fetters and them chains of iron, man. You going in them fetters and chains of iron. Make no doubt about it. You see? You going into slavery, man. Right along with Evil E. You see? So yeah, man. Hey, you see what we're witnessing, Akiyam and Akwav. We're witnessing some beautiful times, man. You see? Where, you know, these you know, global leaders are coming up against each other. And pretty much wars in the air, man. All right? They're beginning to backstab each other in the form of these tariffs. There's a tariff war occurring. You know? So yeah, we creeping up on that day, man. As it tells us in Jeremiah, man, there will be wars and rumors of wars, man. And I'm sorry, that's not in Jeremiah. Well, rumors of wars. It mentions in Jeremiah. What's it say? Matter of fact, let's close out with it. Jeremiah 51:46, and it reads, unless your heart faint, right? Unless your mind faint. Right? Remember that word heart in the Hebrews lab, right? Which is your mind. And ye fear for the rumor that should be heard in the land, a rumor which goes into news. You see? A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, in another year, shall come a rumor. All right, we're hearing nothing but news of war, or talking points rather, of war on news articles, news feeds, so on and so forth, man. Okay? And violence in the land. See, this is what it's going to boil over to. And after that, in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, man. Ruler against ruler, man. So this is what it's going to boil over to, man. This is where we're going. And we're seeing the build up to it. Hey, so Tawadi Hawabashim Yahshai, man, for allowing us to see the end game. Okay, you see? Hey, Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath will edify, man. We're living in some exciting times, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath will edify. Shalom.